Welcome to this channel. In this particular tutorial, we would be simulating a small mini project called as screaming alarm, which would be using a 555 timer. So this small project is based on 555 timer, and we would just try to realize the circuit on the Autodesk tinkercad and also on the NI Multisim tool. So for more such videos, I request you to like, share, subscribe to my channel below. So sign in using your uh, Gmail account, and now click on circuits and click on create a new circuit. So we get a new window, and in this particular window we have to search. In order to search for the components, just come here, and we require a breadboard. So before going into this tutorial, I'll just name this particular project as screaming alarm, and then in the search window just type for breadboard, and select the breadboard small or any kind of a breadboard which you want. Okay, for this particular example, so I'll select breadboard small and I'll place this particular breadboard on the window. In order to rotate, use the uh, key R on the keyboard. Now search for 555 timer and place this particular timer. In order to rotate, use R button on the keyboard and place this particular 555 timer on the breadboard. Now, in order to power this particular circuit, we require a battery. So search for a 9-volt battery and place this particular 9-volt battery as shown in this particular tutorial. Now connect the positive end of the battery to the positive rail of the breadboard as shown in this particular tutorial, and the negative end of the battery is connected to the negative rail of the breadboard. Now also make the connections of negative rail to the another end of the negative rail of the breadboard, and the positive end to the positive another positive end of the breadboard. Next, we connect the pin number 8 of the 5-5 timer to the positive end or the supply. Now the reset pin is connected to the positive end of the battery or the supply source, and pin number 1, which is ground, is connected to the negative terminal of the battery. Next, the trigger pin and the threshold pin. Okay, we connect this particular trigger pin to the threshold pin. So once this particular connection of pin number 2 and pin number 6 is done, which is the threshold pin and the trigger pin, we have to place a resistor and a capacitor. So click on capacitor and place this particular capacitor on the breadboard. In order to rotate, use the R button of the keyboard and place this particular capacitor on the schematic window or on the breadboard as shown in this particular tutorial. Now change the value of capacitance to 100 nanofarad. Next, select the resistor and place this particular resistor on the schematic window as shown in this particular tutorial. Now click on resistor and change the value of resistor to 1K. Now place another capacitor as shown in this particular tutorial. In order to rotate, use R and place this particular capacitor as shown in this particular tutorial. Change the value of a capacitor to 10 microfarad. Now make the necessary connections. So the terminal 2 of the capacitor is connected to negative terminal and the terminal 1 is connected to the resistor. Now the resistor, the terminal 1 of the resistor is connected to pin number 2 and 6, and next we require a photoresistor, which is a LDR, which is a sensor, which is a light based sensor, and we place this on the schematic window. Now connect the LDR to terminal 2 of the resistor, and the other end, which is terminal 1, is connected to our output pin, which is pin number 3 of 555 timer, and this particular terminal 2 of a capacitor is connected to the terminal 1 of the LDR resistor. Now we require a buzzer, okay, so which is a piezo. So place this particular buzzer on the schematic window. Now the terminal 1 of capacitor is connected to the positive end of the piezo, and the negative terminal will be connected to the negative rail or the negative terminal of the battery. Now let us run this particular simulation. When we vary this, we can see the kind of a sound we get from the piezo. So we have done the similar kind of a circuit using the Multisim tool, and in Multisim tool, I mean, we don't have a LDR, so we would be using a voltage controlled resistor, and we change the resistance value to 1 ohm, and we'll just run this particular simulation. Now you can see the beep sound or the buzzer sound. So thank you for watching this tutorial. I hope this has helped your learning purpose. I request you to like, share and subscribe my channel below.